This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's reeled in. It's made. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights off a defender.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Offense operating from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. blocked by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? The back's got to run the pitch. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And the Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. A short completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more.
Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Spartans. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's going to take off here. Crosses the 10-yard line. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action, looking to throw. Oh, the defense will knock him down. What's going to be the final play of the period. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Spartans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, good tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good tough runners like we're seeing today.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second down after the incompletion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds, but did not make it to the marker, about a yard short.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Grab by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Spartans come to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. The Spartans line up with a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. This time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback great safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Throwing off play action. Makes a quick grab.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field, go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his target. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Now offense getting ready for play number 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him about the 14. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The final quarter coming up next. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's low. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Graham behind the line. It's low. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Right for a quick completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
What a great throw here by the quarterback. Timed it up perfectly. Waited for the receiver to come through on the slant, found the window, made the throw, and they pick up the first. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State. They jump on top here in the final minute. Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep throw. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So they make the choice to negate the loss in that play and accept the penalty. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's sacked for a safety. There's a flag down. It looks like that holding call could be nullified. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He gets loose. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.